What you see here is Himmelsdorf. And this is QSF-L. And QSF-L has a total of 9 IS-3s. But our hero today is on the hill. This here is a Tier 8 Clan Wars battle in the Birth of Titans campaign that ended on Monday. And QSF-L has had a pretty successful campaign. They've got themselves 13 tanks, I believe. But that's not the point. This game, they couldn't get a 10th member. So they called in Moon Cheesecake, who does not have a Tier 8 tank. What he does, however, have is the Comet. And the Comet with 12 degrees of gun depression is the perfect tank to have on the hill. And as I skip forward through all of this, you will notice that the enemy team has left the hill completely. There's no one on the hill to contest it or even to spot it. So that means that they have either gone down the 1-2-3 line, which is most likely since there have been tanks spotted there, or the banana line, which is possibly if they want to do a distraction down the banana and then push the 1-2-3 line down the K line into the church, into cap. And then a whole lot more of nothing happens. So I basically skip that. But then a T-54 lightweight gets spotted down the D line. And that's interesting, because leaving a light tank there, they either are scared that QSF-L are going to push down the banana line, or they want to have him there to spot QSF-L going from the hill into their cap, so the IS-3s that are down the 1-2-3 line can push into the cap of QSF-L. However, with the Comet on the hill and the 12 degrees of gun depression, he can keep that lightweight spotted, and seeing as the enemy team doesn't know what QSF-L has on the hill, suddenly seeing a Comet would be quite a surprise. Now we've got one IS-3 spotting the banana and there's nothing going down there, and now the Comet has been spotted. Hello, Mr. Lightweight, you must be quite surprised to see us up here. And he knows exactly what to do. He goes immediately into cover. And now an IS-3 comes around the corner, just fires on the move, tracks us, you know, 0.46 or 0.4 accuracy on the move, no problem. We are Russian. Hello again, Mr. Lightweight. Yeah, we're back. We have a rate of fire and the gun depression. Then Moon Cheesecake notices that an IS-3 actually stops the aim, so he doesn't take any risks and sit there, possibly taking 390 alpha, comes back because he has seen that the IS-3 and lightweight pushed down through the middle towards QSF-L's cap. Now we spot a 5100 on the K-line next to their cap, so that means that the enemy team is probably getting ready to actually assault our base. Oh, look who it is. Hello again, Mr. T-54 Lightweight. We're back. And guess what? We have rate of fire and premium ammo. So there's no way that we are going to miss and possibly bounce our shells. Now the T-54 Lightweight again doesn't panic, but instead moves into cover. However, wasn't there a 5100 on the K-line? And he puts a shot into Moon Cheesecake. However, he gets spotted again, but Moon Cheesecake doesn't hesitate and punishes him back. However, you know, the second shot, it is still RNG based this game. And while there's a bit of a lull again in the gameplay, Friday, I made a video of the convoy mode, and I called the Lancaster the whole video. Because Lancaster is something I know from the British Army as an airplane and a place in London, and a Lancaster, I don't know, I basically saw the word Lancaster and I assumed it was Lancaster instead of Lancaster, but that doesn't matter anymore. I hope you did enjoy the video, because that intro took a lot longer than the rest of the video itself. I don't know, that intro took quite a long time to make because I put more effort into it than I should have. Too much effort if I'm truly honest. Anyway, Moon Cheesecake has come off the hill because he noticed that on the hill there was not much to do anymore. Everyone was in cover from him. So, what can you do? Everyone is basically in the base of QSF-L. He could have actually gone down the hill and capped the enemy's base to put more pressure on them. Instead, he finds himself against the T-32 on full health now. And even though the APCR on the Comet is pretty good, he cannot pen the upper plate of the T-32 reliably, or even at all. And even the lower plate is a bit of a dodgy angle. So what we're seeing now is that QSF-L is basically in a very, very defensive position in one street, and the enemy team has taken over every single other street that QSF-L isn't in. So if the enemy team would collectively push out into that street, they would probably win this game. However, they are being, I don't know, quite undecisive of what they're actually going to do. That 5100 was supposed to drive into the cap next to the church, but that 50 is now on very, very low health. He is dead, actually, is what he is. And because the enemy is so indecisive, they cannot really win this game anymore. It's taking too long, and Moon Cheesecake and the Gold Risk are basically keeping this T-32 at bay. So they have to do something now, and that IS-3 that died on the enemy team caused the T-32 to think, I have to do something. So he starts pushing in. He knows the Gold Risk is on very low health, and the Gold Risk tracks him. So Moon Cheesecake has 3 shots into the side and the track of that T-32. Now another IS-3 moved up next to the T-32, and the IS-3 in the middle of all the IS-3s of QSF-L pushed in. So the enemy team at this point gave up. They are just going in and see what they can do. The T-32 pushes a shot into Moon Cheesecake, but Moon Cheesecake in the Comet has enough health to take it. The enemy team knows they have lost and they're down to 2 tanks at this point. Only 1 tank left, the T-32. QSF-L has won playing defensively with a Comet in Tier 8 Clan Wars. Whoever said the Comet is not competitive?